history of Israel is a journey through ancient civilizations, religious traditions, and modern political developments. This episode delves into the various phases that have shaped Israel from antiquity to the present day. The land of Israel, often referred to as Canaan in ancient texts, has been inhabited for thousands of years. Archaeological evidence suggests that the area was settled by various Semitic tribes as early as the Bronze Age, around 3000 to 1200 BCE. The biblical patriarchs, such as Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, are traditionally associated with this period, marking the origins of the Israelites. The narrative of the Exodus, where Moses leads the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt, is a cornerstone of Jewish religious tradition, though its historicity is debated among scholars. Following the Exodus, the Israelites are said to have wandered in the desert for 40 years before conquering Canaan under Joshua's leadership. Around 1000 BCE, the tribes of Israel united under the rule of King Saul, followed by King David, who established Jerusalem as the capital. David's son, Solomon, built the first temple, which became the religious center for the Israelites. This period, known as the United Monarchy, is often seen as a golden age in biblical history. After Solomon's death, the kingdom split into two, Israel in the north and Judah in the south. This division weakened both states, making them vulnerable to external threats. In 722 BCE, the Assyrian Empire conquered the northern kingdom of Israel. The southern kingdom of Judah managed to survive until 586 BCE, when the Babylonian Empire under Nebuchadnezzar II destroyed Jerusalem and the first temple, initiating the Babylonian exile. In 539 BCE, the Persian king Cyrus the Great conquered Babylon and allowed the Jews to return to their homeland. They rebuilt the temple in Jerusalem, marking the beginning of the Second Temple period. This era saw significant developments in Jewish religious life and the compilation of sacred texts. Following the conquest of the Persian Empire by Alexander the Great in 332 BCE, the region came under Hellenistic influence. The Seleucid Empire, which controlled Judea, attempted to impose Greek culture and religion, leading to the Maccabean Revolt in 6760 BCE. The successful revolt resulted in the establishment of the Hasmonean dynasty, which ruled an independent Jewish kingdom for about a century. In 63 BCE, the Roman general Pompey conquered Jerusalem, and Judea became a client state of Rome. Herod the Great, appointed by the Romans, ruled as a client king and undertook significant building projects, including the expansion of the Second Temple. After Herod's death, Judea became a Roman province, leading to tensions between the Jewish population and Roman authorities. In 66 CE, widespread dissatisfaction with Roman rule sparked the Great Jewish Revolt. The Romans, under Titus, besieged Jerusalem and destroyed the Second Temple in 70 CE. A second major revolt, led by Simon Bar Kokhba, 132 to 135 CE, was brutally suppressed, and Jews were banned from Jerusalem, which was renamed Aelia Capitolina. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire controlled the region until the Islamic conquests of the 7th century. Under Muslim rule, Jerusalem became a significant city for Islam, housing the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock. The Crusades, beginning in 1099, brought European Christian rule to Jerusalem and parts of Palestine. However, the Muslim leader Saladin recaptured Jerusalem in 1187. The region was later controlled by the Mamluks, a military caste that ruled Egypt and the Levant. In 1517, the Ottoman Empire, led by Sultan Selim I, conquered the region. Ottoman rule lasted for 4 centuries, during which time Palestine was divided into various administrative units. The Jewish population remained small but stable, with periodic waves of Jewish immigration. The late 19th century saw the rise of the Zionist movement, which advocated for the return of Jews to their ancestral homeland. Theodor Herzl, often considered the father of modern Zionism, organized the first Zionist Congress in 1897. During World War I, the British captured Palestine from the Ottomans. The 1917 Balfour Declaration expressed British support for a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. Following the war, the League of Nations granted Britain the mandate to govern Palestine. The interwar period was marked by increasing Jewish immigration and land purchases, leading to tensions with the Arab population. The British sought to balance conflicting promises made to Jews and Arabs, leading to growing unrest. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition plan to create separate Jewish and Arab states. The Jewish leadership accepted the plan, but the Arab states rejected it. The British withdrew in 1948, and on May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion declared the establishment of the State of Israel. Immediately following its declaration of independence, Israel was attacked by neighboring Arab states. The 1948 Arab-Israeli War ended with armistice agreements, and Israel gained control of more territory than initially allotted by the UN plan. The war also led to the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinian Arabs, an issue that remains unresolved. Israel's history has been marked by several major conflicts, including the Suez Crisis, 1956, the Six-Day War, 1967, and the Yom Kippur War, 1973. The Six-Day War resulted in Israel capturing the West Bank, Gaza Strip, Golan Heights, and Sinai Peninsula, significantly altering the region's geopolitical landscape. Efforts to achieve peace have seen mixed results. The 1978 Camp David Accords led to a peace treaty between Israel and Egypt, with Israel returning the Sinai Peninsula. In 1993, the Oslo Accords established a framework for Palestinian self-governance in parts of the West Bank and Gaza, but a final resolution has remained elusive. Today, Israel is known for its advanced economy and technological innovation. It has a highly developed high-tech sector and is a global leader in fields such as cybersecurity, medical technology, and agricultural innovation. Israel's society is diverse, with significant Jewish populations from Europe, the Middle East, North Africa, and Ethiopia, among others. It also has a sizable Arab minority, including Muslims, Christians, and Druze. This diversity has shaped a rich cultural tapestry, albeit with social and political challenges. The political scene in Israel is highly dynamic, with a multi-party system that often leads to coalition governments. Issues such as security, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the role of religion in public life are central to political discourse. The history of Israel is a journey through ancient traditions, monumental upheavals, and modern innovations. From its biblical origins and periods of conquest and exile, to the birth of modern Zionism and the establishment of the State of Israel, the narrative is one of resilience and renewal. While the path to lasting peace remains challenging, Israel's story continues to evolve, marked by its unique contributions to global culture and technology. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to our channel, Sociopedia.